Hey guys, and welcome to Knit Grit. Today we're going to go over how to make this really cute cock block. I think it's hilarious and you can just throw it at your friends and just be really funny, and I just think it's super adorable. I really like Roosters a lot, and he's got little combing on the top of his head and it's just super cute, and he looks like he's just flying, and you can just throw him and do whatever you want. You can have him on the wall, and he's just a really cute amigurumi, and I've seen plushies of him all over the internet, and I decided, you know what? Since I did my Tiny Box Tim video, I could probably do something box-like, so let's do the cock block and call it good. Alright, let's get started. For this project you will need worsted weight yarn. We're going to use about half a skein of Vanna's Choice white yarn. We're also going to use Vanna's Choice with yellow and red for the beak and for the comb. You will also need a size J or 6mm crochet hook. I'm using a Susan Bates crochet hook because I like how the crochet hook works on these ones a lot better. You'll also need a darning needle and 2 safety buttons for the eyes. Alright, let's get started. To start, we're going to make a magical ring and place 4 single crochets on the inside of it. Next, we're going to increase each of those 4 single crochets by 3. So we're going to place 3 single crochets inside of this very first part here. Now that we're in, we're going to put 3 inside that one. So 1 going back in the same stitch, 2 going back inside that stitch, 3. And we're going to do that all the way around and increase our 4 stitches to 12. And you'll start noticing that it's got this nice little corners and this nice little edge. So what this increasing does is it makes one on either side of your corner here. So this one right here, the very middle of your 3, so you single crocheted the 1, 2, and then 3 on your 2, that's your corner edge from that point on. Make sure not to crochet with your tail because I have done that and it is a pain in the butt. So we're going to do again 1, 2, 3. And our last is, it's very hard to get into these very first ones. Then it gets easy. 2, 3. So now you'll notice that it does look somewhat, if you actually angle it right, it looks like a square. And our goal with this is to make 6 squares that look like this. So next up, on the next round, it will be, you will single crochet 1 and then increase single crochet 1. And then you'll do the same on every edge. Single crochet 1, increase, single crochet 1. Single crochet 1, increase, single crochet 1, 1, increase, 1. And now it'll be 2, increase, 3, increase, 4, increase, and then 5, increase. Because every time you're increasing 1 on either side, so you're increasing to the point where you'll be, on this one part, it'll be 2 stitches, 4 stitches, 6, 8, and then you'll have 10 finally on this part. And don't worry that this looks a little weird because we're going to single crochet them all together, and I will show you how to do that in a moment. You want to make 6 of these and then slip stitch off on your 5th row after your final stitch here. And what I end up doing is just putting my tail to keep track through this one edge here. So this is my final edge, and I'm going to take my tail and put it through like right there so you can tell where to stop next. So here we've done that, and now we have our single crochet 1, and then we'll increase. Single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, single crochet, single crochet. And then we'll increase and then do our 1 again. And that's why it looks kind of lopsided on this one part right here, but don't worry, we will single crochet that all together and it won't even seem like a thing. So keep doing that around, increasing as you need to on your edges, and make sure to keep track of your edges. If you want to put like a stitch marker on all 4 of your edges, I completely understand, but I just count the entire time because it's not a long thing to do to make this one square. So go ahead and make 6, and I will see you when we get to put these all together. So when you've got your 6, we're going to start doing this, where we single crochet all of these edges together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our 2 edges here, making sure that the outside is facing the outside, and then we're going to single crochet these together. So we're going to go through our corner edge here on both of them, making sure your corner edges match up. Next, we're going to take our yarn and start working with it. So I just slip that in and then do a chain, and then I go through the same 2 stitches and I do a single crochet. Next, we're just going to single crochet across, and the way that I do that is I just go through this first stitch here and make sure that the corresponding stitch on the other side, I go through the entire thing because I think that makes a stronger seam. So we're just going to keep going through this stitch And then our next stitch, we're gonna go through both of them, single crochet through the both, which basically seams the entire thing. And we're gonna go all the way to the end. And we're gonna do that for 4 of our blocks, making a nice little square here. Then I'll show you how to do the top and the bottom once we're done with that. So let me get to the end of here and I'll show you how I finish off. Basically all I do is the same as I did on the end here. I go through the final stitch, I single crochet through that. On our corner here, we're going through corner to corner, and then I slip stitch off. And that's all there is to it. And I will show you how to do the top and the bottom in just a second. So now we have a fairly weird and lopsided square, partial cube. And now we're going to take our pieces here, and we're going to just single crochet them around the entire piece here. And what I like to do is to make it so that this edging here acts as our corner piece. So I will single crochet through the top of my single crocheting from my edges and put it through there. So that's how I start. Also, along the way, you're going to want to tuck in all of your tails. So what I do is I see how there's just like the slightest little thing. It's really hard to get it into it, but I still try to go through the very top of my slip stitch that I had from my corner there. And then I'm going to go through my corner edge on any one of my pieces here. So right there, that's my corner edge. And then I just single crochet around the entire thing, making sure my corner edge and my slip stitch line up. And you keep doing that all the way around, and you'll do that again for the other side, but before you close off on that side, you'll stuff. And make sure not to overstuff, because it's a cube, not some like thing that you want to make like super big and puffy, and these things will puff out. So, and you'll notice that I sewed in all of my tails along one of these ridges right here. So that is how you do that. And next up, we're going to work on the comb for our nice little rooster cube. See you at the comb. So next up, we're going to make the comb of our rooster. And the way that we do that is we're going to make 3 pieces of this and put them all next to each other on the top of the rooster's head. So how we go about making these individual pieces is we make a magical ring and place 5 single crochet on the inside of it. Then we increase each of those 5 by 2, and that makes us so that we have 10. So we'll have 10 single crochet on our second round, and then we'll single crochet around for 2 rounds, giving us this piece right here. We slip stitch right off, and then we do that 3 times to make 3 pieces. Then we will take our rooster. Imagine this is the top of the rooster's head, and we will make it so that wherever we want the front of our face to be, we'll put this right on the top and do that so that the first one is in the middle and right along the edging, and then put that right in against its backing, right there, right against the back, and then we'll put the third one right against the second one's back, making sure that they're all latched and all together. So, after that, we're going to make the beak for the front of the face. And I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. So now we're going to make the rooster's beak. And the way that we do that is we're going to make a magical ring, place 4 single crochet inside of that magical ring. Then we're going to single crochet 1, increase, single crochet 1, increase. Next round after that, that makes it so we have 6 stitches. Next round after that, we're going to increase 3 times. So we're going to single crochet 1, increase, single crochet 1, increase, single crochet 1, increase, getting us to 9 stitches. Then we just single crochet around once. And there will be a slideshow after all of these, so don't fret about knowing what the pattern design is, because we will show you. Then, wherever you want your face to be, so if you put your comb up on the top here, you're going to put your nose right in the dead center of your little face here, and put 2 little eyes right on either side. And once you've adhered all of these little pieces, then your nice little cock block is done. So we're gonna do all of our adhering. We're going to put our buttons on either side. So I try to keep my buttons so that they're like kind of lined up with one of the holes here, so it covers it up. But you can also put it so that they're farther away. Actually, I might do that. Let's put them so that they're like here, but farther away. So get it so that there's one on either side, and just glue that on or adhere it however you want to put it on there. Put your nose on, put your comb on, and call it good. I will see you when I get all of this stuff put onto my nice little block here. Next up, we're going to make the wings for the side of your block. So the way that we do that is we're going to make a magical ring. We're going to put 6 single crochet inside of it and increase up to 12 stitches. So we're going to increase every single stitch to get us up to 12. Then we're going to increase every other, so single crochet 1, increase, single crochet 1, increase, and so forth until we get to 18 stitches. Slip stitch off, and sew 4 stitches along right above where your center is for your square on either side where you want your face. And then put on your eyes and your nose and your combing right on the top where you want it to be. So I'm going to put this right along here, and then your guy will be done. And now that you have everything sewn on, you're all done. Alright, if you like this video, be sure to hit like and subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out. We just signed up for a Patreon, so if you want to go check over there and help us out, we would be really excited about that. There is a printable version of this pattern on Ravelry in case you want to share your work with us or just download it so you can have something on the go. We have that right there for you to easily download, and it's all quick and easy. Alright, until next time, guys.